What's up, everybody? All my heroes and villains out there. I guess can't have heroes without villains, right? Or the other way around. Some people like to be the bad guys. Some people like to be the good guys. Um, haven't done a figure review in a while, but I got her in stock for the website at www.aworldofheroesllc.com. I just thought she was an amazing figure. She doesn't come with a lot of pieces and parts, but I'm a huge Storm fan, and all you X-Men fans out there, she's worth picking up. I know they have a white one. It's just the same figure, only the costume is white. Um, Another good pickup. We have those coming shortly as well. But I wanted to start the review with her card here, and then we'll flip over to looking at the figure. Head sculpt on this figure is amazing. I'll show you a close up in a second. There's no extra hands, there's no weapons, there's no nothing. It comes with these little jelly lightnings, and I'll show you those in a second. But let's start with the card first. Great card. Very thick card stock on this figure. Very thick, which is great. When I got the shipment, the box was a little bent. But the cards and the figures in everywhere were absolutely in great condition. On the back of it, it's your typical backing. They do give you her story right here in a bunch of different languages. Kind of gives her mutant powers, and it kind of gives you a little picture of how to display her if you want. You can do what you want with her. It's a good figure, and we'll get into it here in a second. But and if you comic book collectors out here, this is sometimes some of those early 80s, late 90s books had this at the top of the comic. So it's kind of a cool throwback for me. Very cool figure. And we'll set that here. As you can see here, she stands. I know I have a ton of problems having figures stand, so I have to put them on a stand. Maybe it's just user error. It very well could be. But when I opened her up, she has decent weight to her, which is good. I kind of like that. She's got a mix of soft goods and her normal plastic stuff. The soft goods piece is her cape. It's kind of that shiny, I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's not t-shirt material or anything like that, but it's kind of like, I don't know what you call it. I'm not a seamstress, so I couldn't tell you, but it's just flimsy and cheap to me. It is sewn on at the top here and with a little circle that goes over her bracelet here. It does give you some movement where she can, the cape will go up with you and come down kind of thing. You can't go too far with it, but it's still, to me, that's a great range of motion right here. The hand swivel 360, which is awesome to me. Typical elbow movement. You can move her, adjust her however you want. The body movement isn't great. As you can see, she doesn't have a ton of bend in her, but she does have a lot of side-to-side wiggle at the top. She's kind of got this piece right here, a breastplate that's got the ball in it that lets you move her around. The leg movement, she's got the rocker ankles, which is fine. Good movement on the legs, the hip swivels, that kind of thing. The hips go pretty good too. And again, I don't post figures in crazy splits or anything like that, so I don't really care if the joint goes that far up, but she does have good movement. Both sides are the same, obviously. My favorite piece about this is the head sculpt. I mean, look at that head sculpt. That is Storm from the comics and the cartoon figure, so it's great. Now, the back of her hair, this is just awesome to me. This is a great sculpt. It's got that wavy flow to it. It's painted well. It's got whites and grays in it. It's just really sweet. I think this is my favorite part of the figure. She's even got her little earrings on there, if you can see those. Just a fun head sculpt to me. I think it's great. She does have her X-Men symbols up here on her costume, which is typical of how she's drawn in the books. And then you have these little jelly lightnings, if you will, lightning bolts. They bend and mold and fold however you want to. You can squish them up and do whatever you want with them, but they're kind of split down the middle, so you can put them on her legs or her arms or wherever you want to put it. Just an all-around fun figure. I enjoyed unboxing her. She is very cool. I thought that card was going to fall. And she does stand, but again, it's probably user. Ta-da! So, very fun figure to play. and display. It's just an average figure, nothing spectacular. I do think the best part on this figure is her head sculpt. I just like the way it looks. I like the way her eyes have that white in it, and she's got the little earrings is a nice touch. And the hair to me is just fantastic. It was really cool. I may head swap with some other customs that I get in just to play around with it, just because I think it's just an awesome head sculpt. But anyway, thanks for viewing. I'm sorry it's been so long since I put a video out. I have several more figures I need to do. It's just with regular work and trying to find time to get up into the shop up here and knock them out is the problem. So again, like, subscribe, chat, follow me on Instagram. It's A World of Heroes. Just track us down. I am doing a live show tonight on Instagram with ASG Collectibles. Dude's rocking it out. He's a great host. I'm happy to be friends with him, and we're going to have a good time tonight at 8 p.m. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a live claim sale with books, and he's got some statues and figures and things. So if you see this and want to join, please come. We talk, we laugh, we meet good people. A lot of our friends join, and we just kind of run off at the mouth and enjoy the night. So it'll probably be an hour and a half show. And if you want to buy some books, claim them while we got them up on the screen. If not, just talk and talk and talk and talk. We love it. But thank you guys. Don't forget to let your inner child out, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.